to know is that the Leaf loses to Silent, and that's all I know.
Neither of these players are silent. One is the Leaf, though.
Yeah, but the Leaf does lose to Silent.
Big opportunity.
I don't know much about him. The Stone was very loud when he entered the venue, so that kind of already put me off on him, I'll be honest.
I like Stone. We played online one time.
He's probably a nice guy, I'll be honest. Most people who are allowed at Melee tournaments are nice people, but
Just you never know if someone's like half deaf or something. So
that's true.
So what I found is that the modern meta this has like evolved into, not devolved, but like evolved into like this really intense flowchart from both players in the edge guarding situation, where it's like I'm going to cover, and then finally once you have those covers in a lead, you're willing to commit of like, okay, he's for sure going to go with this. But it used to be a lot more volatile, I feel like, when I started playing. Whereas now, the Fox never really feels out of it until it's like a dash attack up smash connect.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's just, it used to be players would go for reads off stage, and if you guess right, you're dead.
But now they're reacting off stage, and once you commit to it, you're going to die for it. So you can't really do that anymore.
Yeah, Fox has gotten a lot better reaction.
Yeah, like just sudden
And
drops
they do
into
stuff
like
like that.
really low up Bs, or like they're going to do their shortens. They're ready to hit techs. It's just like, it's just not worth the risk to fully commit unless you're in a checkmate situation.
Yeah, like right there.
Yeah, which is great.
Simple runoff shot. That was a... Fox is kind of in a no man's land right there with the up B, but you got to understand that... Oh, that was... Okay, that was good. I was worried he might have bungled that because he kind of like shined at nothing when he just needed to grab ledge and then drop down shine.
Well, he correctly recognized that the Fox was not dead. Like, if he goes straight up, he will at least get stage. I need to cover something. But ideally, maybe that's like double jump shine and you hit that frame perfect.
I mean, ideally, the Fox should have understood that the other Fox messed up the edge guard and just done like a slight angle upwards to where he'd still win on stage.
Better him than me. I don't think I would. I would have held directly up B at my opponent and tried to like, please get to hit.
The one Fox overcommitted for a shine that was never going to work,
Gotcha.
which gave time for the other Fox to understand that I could try going for sliding. He might have actually tried to go for sliding, though. It's not an easy angle to hit.
All right. We actually need clarification on which Fox is which. I believe the
Oh, we'll
Leaf
see
is,
soon.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Leaf won game one, as according to the Texas PR, he should.
Is that gospel?
No, it's just the Texas PR. I don't know. Nobody knows who actually makes it. I heard Exit makes it, so that's all you need to really know about it.
It's tough having in the back of your mind that Exit thinks less of you while you're losing your matchup. Like,
That is true. You're just like, oh, this Exit. He hit me with an egg combo, which is just a standing forward smash.
yeah, no, it's been working since 2002.
I don't even think he's played that long, but that combo has worked since 2002.
He's the spiritual successor to all those Mars that were like, dude, this move's good.
It is a good move.
Yeah.
The few times the Mach Knife comes out, I make sure I slam the C-stick to know my opponent knows I'm hitting the C-stick forward.
For sure. Grabs a ledge, is able to kind of like, if he would have angled it up, there would have had to be more layers to it, but sometimes you just got to be willing to call, like, I'm holding this ledge, side B be damned, like, you're not taking the ledge.
Oh, I agree. I think holding the ledge is actually one of the best options you can do, especially because so many people want to head the ledge just because you're vulnerable.
Yeah, oh, for sure. I think I've been trying to implement a lot more like edge cancels into just grabbing ledge and then just being like, I'm holding it.
Yeah, no.
They're either going to shorten their side B here or they're going to angle their Firefox directly at it.
No, that's perfectly reasonable because people want to be on ledge, especially Fox and Falco and some other characters. They want to be on ledge. They're invincible.
Man, both of these guys have such great movement. Like outside of all these like just quick little scrappy hits, they have full length ledge dashes. And I don't know if I should be blaming their controller or if they're just that cracked.
You know, that's a good question. I've tried looking at controllers. They look like normal controllers, but nobody knows what's going on with
Sakurai
controllers.
wouldn't be shedding no tears over these choices, but he wouldn't know what's inside of them like that.
That's true. Nobody knows when they have a FOB 2.0 like Worth.
Yes, I do have a FOB 2.0, and I still lost, which makes me like extra bad.
Yeah, as an OEM user who has a... Actually, I have a capacitor on the controller, so I guess that's still changing.
You slightly modified it. You gave your your controller a little earring, or like a...
Yeah, well, I didn't even give it to him. I actually I just asked for a white controller from Jaden. He just took me up from when he lived in Japan. Put it in.
When I went down my FOB path, Jaden was talking to me like a drug dealer. Like, what do you want on it? Okay. You want bald buttons? I'm like, will that make me better? Like, I wouldn't play a game without bald buttons. I don't know what.
Do you want ball? Do you have ball buttons?
No, I have regular buttons.
I don't think you need ball buttons as Marth. No offense.
Dude, I just need a C-stick that works, to be honest.
That's big bars right there. You might need a bigger C-stick.
And Z, he's like, mouse click Z, and I'm like, nah, that'll mess up my long history of spamming grab anyway, and I like the feel of the old Z.
Oh, we get a 1-1 tie. I mean, you know, I feel bad for these guys because Clearly, we're not doing our best.
I'm gonna keep it real. If they listen to this back, there's nothing we could tell them that they would find insightful.
That is very true. We are not better than them at the Fox.
Yeah. So I think they're going to put us on mute, and that's just fine.
That is very fun.
I do like the dash dance drill in place and do instant dash back and non-committal. Like, hey, please don't run into CC because I'm ready for that.
You know, I would say I like it, but I'm gonna take the other route and call him lame for doing that.
Oh.
Like everyone else, like all other low-level players do. I'm just gonna call him lame.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm just saying if you want to win, it's a good idea.
Understand what I'm saying. You know, as a player who doesn't actually try to win because you know, like, I have other priorities at tournaments. They're just lame.
What's your primary objective at most tournaments? Would say?
You know, I just want to see my good friend Worth.
I don't go to a lot of tournaments, so that.
Yeah, but no, let's look at the tournament. Let's look at the last tournament I went to in 2 months.
Okay.
It was this one.
Whoa.
And how many tournaments did Worth go to in those last two months that I went to?
Okay, the one.
Yeah, one. Yeah, exactly.
Wow. We've really created a genuine connection here. It's like a
Always
Persona
is.
social. You be in a chariot. Does that sound good? This is a Persona reference?
It is not Persona, and I have no idea what.
Okay. I'm saying we're friends.
I know you love Persona. I at least know that much about Worth.
I do. I made my girlfriend watch me play it. She didn't want to play it herself. Anyway, sorry. This has gotten really off track. This is 1-1 in a really exciting set.
It is exciting. I mean, we're both doing Fox stuff. I wish I could tell the players more.
What do you think that the human threshold of reaction is to where once they're in I'm going to up B or side B, like what's realistic for a human to say, I can see that he's actually committed to an up B, I'm going
I think it's very obvious, actually. I know that might sound weird, but human muscle memory actually gets learned in your muscles. It actually doesn't come from your brain. So when you see something enough times, your muscles react before your brain actually reacts.
So my biceps have like a little brain of their own?
Yes, actually, yes.
I like to imagine there's little gnomes inside my hands that decide he wants to forward smash, and they all have steam-powered things.
I mean, if you won't believe that, you can, but that's literally what happens. You know, I know it sounds weird, but like as a goalkeeper who played at a very high level for soccer, you react to things before you can almost see it. Like you see the ball coming off the foot, and you're just like, okay, I already know it's going.
See, I feel like I'm
like you're not even thinking it, but your arms are already moving in that direction.
I feel like I'm the same way when it comes to Melee. I'm not consciously thinking about what I'm doing, which is why I'm terrible to ask her advice because I'd be like, I don't know, dude.
Yeah, but that's just from playing a long time and practicing a lot. It's a real testament, which is it's important to have. That's one of the reasons why Melee is so interesting because you have to play a lot to gain those muscle memories to auto-react before your mind even processes what's going on.
All this to say that, yeah, you can definitely go out there and hit the Fox side B if you see it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, you know, up B or side B because, you know, it is a mix-up technically.
Yeah, and that's what goes back to what we were saying earlier. There's just so many layers of things they can do after committing to side B or up B. Ledge, high, tech, short, and everything, which is crazy. Does the falling nair on top, tries to dash away, gets crouch cancels shine. At this percentage, both players are going to be holding down for dear life off of every hit, wanting to reversal.
Yeah, I mean, one character's going for, a shield drop, but, shield drop's hard.
Shield drop is,
especially if you don't have a cheater controller.
I have a cheater controller, it makes it easy.
I'm just saying, maybe they don't because they just screwed up they just messed up a shield drop.
It's like a love of the game, like a...
Yeah, a real love of the game controller right there.
I think Melee's gotten a little too juiced.
That's the mistake I've been making all day. But I have real Johns for making that mistake. That the Leaf does not. I hate to say.
Yeah, I don't see him holding that. He knows he messed up.
Yeah, I mean, he'll come back. Though. He's on FD, his favorite stage, I think. That's where he takes some engages.
Well, this is just I want to streamline this matchup down to the fundamentals.
It really is. It is a lot of fundamentals. It's a lot of chain grabbing. It's a lot of whatever this is. Just hold edge, roll, easy.
And stone is
green fox.
Okay, so yeah. So far, dividends. Really.
Yeah, and he got the chain grab. So Marthmanes would never messed up a chain grab like that.
Yes, we would. In fact, most of us would, and then everybody pretends that this is a great stage for us.
You know what? I actually will agree that I don't think it's as good a stage as some people think, unless you're Zane. Or
no, it's great.
The chain grab's also really easy.
Yeah, and I think the human, just the reaction, we're going to mess it up. Even this, the Fox Ditto chain grab, I feel is very difficult, especially under a pressure situation. So unless you're the kind of guy that has put hours and hours and hours and hours to make
All right, it's not that difficult. Let's be honest.
That's not that hard.
As a Falcon, I don't think it's difficult.
There's a world of difference between doing it in your room and oh my god, all my homies are behind me wanting to win. I drove 6 hours.
That's true, but how many homies do you see behind me?
I'm looking, quite a few homies.
Are they homies or are they people from out of region who may or may not know who these people are?
They just might be.
Because I see half the people from Houston, like a few people from Dallas, and I'm not 100% sure they're actually homies.
They just might be lovers of the game.
They are lovers of the game. I will agree
yeah.
with them. You on that regard? They are lovers of the game.
They go to all the spring ball and drink a lot.
I'll call them homies, but I don't know if they're their homies.
Okay.
I'll put it that way.
I imagine Foxmans have some friends.
You know, I won't disagree with you because that'd be like, what was it? What's the phrase?
Discriminatory?
No, it'd be like you know, I can't think of the word because you know I'm dumb. So
I'm gonna get a little bit of clarification real quick. Rear, give me 1 second. So this will be the end of our time together after this Fox Video.
Okay, that's good because I know Zane's been looking for me.
Oh, has she?
Because he finally made it back, and I have to help him out with something.
Gotcha.
I'll believe it or not, I still helped out this season, despite not going.
See right there, Leaf green.
No,
Yeah,
Stone is green.
Stone's committed. Like this is I got to cover the ledge eventually, and it did pay off. But hey, that's okay. I think in the modern meta, you need to be willing to say, I'm covering this ledge.
I agree. Like I said before, players want to get on the ledge.
Really bad. It's good.
Especially because everyone's so good at dashing, or ledge dashing, especially Foxmates.
Yeah.
Foxmates get really good at ledge dashing. And they're just invulnerable. And then they do stuff like that. The
Mojo.
Yeah.
The Arcadian winner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Always good. Still going to be good. Even
oh,
better.
that was a hard read, and that was a big W for Leaf. So I think Leaf takes it. No, it's 2-2.
No, 2-2. Going to game
Sorry,
5.
guys. I have no idea what basic math is. As a business major, our math level is not that high.
This is counting, so we really have even less excuses. But to be fair, I thought the game set was over as well.
No, I just assumed Leaf was doing better because it's the Leaf.
Once he
I
has
was wrong.
Yeah. Up air off the platform read. Huge to get it started.
Stone is going crazy right now.
Yeah, he is.
He had a lot of good reads.
Falling back here, just turns around, gets the up tilt, but he actually ASDI down.
Yeah, that was a really good ASDI down, or just holding C-stick down even. The better you get, the more you learn that you can just hold the C-stick down. It's actually really good. I'm not that good, so I don't know how to do that
The better you get, the more you realize reversals are everything in this game. Like, please hit me. I'm about to hit you 2 times as hard for it.
That's very true.
Takes in place, gets the roll away after, and manages to escape the pressure. Goes in some air shines. Can't really go out there to hit with the bear, so the up angle was available. Good for the back throw.
Good ledge grip. Good ledge. Oh, he should have known he was going to hold it a little more, but that was good. That was really good because he got him put DIing, or up being up, which is exactly where you want him to go because that gives you the most time to go for a read.
Holds in there, getting rid of the tech.
That should be a kill.
Gets
Stone with another good read.
For sure. Yeah, I think he's playing this lead really well. Nair trying to call out the jumps, kind of stuff. I mean, he's got an advantage too, so like it is a little risky in just a one-to-one neutral game, but calling out jumps when you have the lead because they're gonna jump, major.
Oh yeah, when you clip them in the jump, especially to hit the double jump, you already know where they're gonna land or approximate area where they're gonna land. That's all they can land.
they're gonna be holding down for trying to get back to the stage, and that really kind of looks like a dodge. Up air off the missed tech goes.
Stone's been doing a really good job of calling out like down airs.
Yes. Gets the up smash pickup, has the jump there, goes to the back air. And
Oh, that was.
I think that's the whole thing.
Yeah, no, that was a really tough one for the Leaf. He had a shorten there, and that's a really tough shorten hit because he kind of chose a weird. You know, he would have had hit mid link, shorten there.
Comes up with a running in there. Man, it's coming down to the wire on this one, but not the way the Leaf wants to see it.
No. Stone has been kind of running away with this one.
He's playing the bigger space off the stage of Dreamland in a much more, I think, effective way. I think.
Oh, he just didn't wait quite long enough. He had a really good wave right there, and just didn't call it way long enough.
Dashes up on him. He's going to take it down to 2 stocks to 1, but he's way outside of crouch cancel percent. Not a great position for the Leaf to be in. Goes with the Arcadian winner. It's going to work. Just needs a gimp off the open up here, but Stone's going to be holding down. Trying to keep. Calls it out. Beautiful recovery. And I think.
He could have read that missed tech right there and just up smash for the win.
Yeah. And there's a little bit of a freedom here for the Leaf because he's in the mindset of I should have lost this already, so I almost have nothing to lose. Time to just play the game plan as best I can.
Yeah, sometimes it's scariest when you're, the cornered player is sometimes really scary to play against.
Oh! Nares it off. He's going to have to. Wow, beautiful. Absolutely.
Oh, as I've heard many people say, one stock is not a lead in this matchup or something bizarro.
Leaf's feeling it.
Especially when you're not getting comboed for
forward throw. Oh, really commits, goes
oh,
high.
What a...
The spaghetti's out in full force, and it's not very tasty.
Spaghetti's out for stone at least, but the Leaf has actually been looking really solid in this last stock. That
hits the stage perfectly to get on that ledge to get some defense. Both Nair, DBZ off the stage. Stone dashes in with a bad dash attack.
That should be game. All he has to do is grab ledge, just grab ledge.
That's it. Wow, amazing. 3-star
That was
comeback.
a huge comeback from the Leaf against all odds.
Beautiful, yeah. And that was a loser match, though.
That was a loser match, and we'll be stepping off very shortly.